Hey guys, welcome to Big W BBQ. My name is Nate. Today we're going to be grilling up some stuffed mushrooms. Thanks a lot for hanging out with me here today. If this is your first video, a special welcome to you. Here on this channel you will find recipes as well as tips and tricks that will hopefully help your time out at the grill go just a little bit smoother. If you want to stay up to date on the most recent content, please consider subscribing to this channel or liking us on the below social media platforms. So like I mentioned, we're going to be cooking up some stuffed mushrooms. Now these are going to be perfect appetizers or side dishes for your next barbecue. What I like about these mushrooms is that it's easy to prepare, it doesn't take long to cook, and they're very delicious. So the first part of this process is going to be preparing the cream cheese stuffing. I think you're really going to enjoy this. The first step we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and fry up some bacon. So this is going to be kind of a personal preference of how much bacon you want in your stuffing. You can go ahead and use anywhere, 3, 4, 5 strips. It's normally going to be pretty good. However, if you are all in on bacon, go right ahead and do so. Once the bacon has cooked enough to your preferred doneness, we're going to go ahead and put this off to the side and let it cool. After your bacon has cooled a little bit, go ahead and chop that up or break it up, whatever's more convenient. So go ahead and grab whatever mushrooms that you prefer. I've got some baby portobellas here, and the reason why I picked out these is just because I like the portion size that they provide. They're a little bit larger of a mushroom, so you get a little more filling in there as well. And overall, I think these just work out pretty well. So the first thing you're going to want to do here is rinse these under some cold water. After that, you can go ahead and start pulling out the stems. This shouldn't be too tough. Just kind of give it a little twist, a little pull. They should come right out. Once you've got all the stems removed, then we're going to go ahead and take a spoon and very gently, we're going to scrape out some of the insides there. You don't have to do this. The only reason why I'm doing this is just to give us a little more room there for the stuffing. If you prefer to leave the mushroom whole, go right ahead. I went ahead and discarded the inside here. If you want, you can also keep this and add it to the cream cheese later. That's an option as well. The next step here we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and chop up these stems. Alright, so the next step here is we're going to go ahead and mince up some fresh garlic. What you're going to be looking for is about 1/2 tablespoon. Go ahead and use a clove or two depending on how much garlic you like. So once you have the stems chopped up, the garlic minced, what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and add this back into the same pan that you cooked your bacon in. Now depending on how much grease you have in your pan, you may want to discard some of it. All you're really wanting is just enough in there just so that the garlic and the mushrooms don't stick to the pan. Also is going to provide a great flavor to these as well. Then you're going to want to go ahead and stir this and cook this for about 5 minutes. Once you've got all that completed, then we're going to go ahead and add all this stuff to the cream cheese. So what I've got here is I've got 8 ounces of cream cheese that I have that I left out at room temperature. It just makes it a little bit easier to mix with. So now we're going to go ahead and add the additional ingredients. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and add is the mushroom stems and the garlic that we just cooked up. Then we're going to go ahead and add 1/4 teaspoon of onion powder as well as 2 teaspoons of your favorite rub. Then from there we're going to add about 1/4 cup of grated parmesan cheese, and we can go ahead and add that bacon as well that we chopped up earlier. Then we're going to go ahead and mix all this together. Alright, this looks pretty good. This is kind of what my mixture looks like. So now we're going to go ahead and stuff these mushrooms. A quick tip here is if you've got a Bradley rack or something similar there where you can kind of set these mushrooms on, it makes it a lot easier for transportation from the kitchen to the grill as well as back. So if you got it, great. If not, no big deal. So now we're going to go ahead and grab our mushroom, and we're just going to go ahead and add as much stuffing as you prefer in that. So this is about the amount of stuffing that I'm going to be working with here. Awesome, these are looking fantastic already. So yeah, this is about the amount of stuffing that I'm going to be working with here. The more you add, the little bit longer it's going to take to cook. But yeah, it's totally a personal preference there. And then I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit of mild cheddar on top just to kind of top these things off. Awesome, so these are all ready to go out to your grill. So now what's nice about these is you can cook these on any kind of grill, or if you don't have a grill, you can go ahead and throw these in the oven and they'll still be delicious. But I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go put these on my smoker. I'm not gonna add a whole lot of wood there. I don't want a lot of smoke flavor. I just a little bit to enhance it. So we're not going for any particular temperature or time. I'm kind of going by the look of them, you know, so when they get that right color, as well as I want to make sure that that cheese is nice and hot and gooey, as well as that mushroom is fully cooked through. So yeah, I think we're ready to go ahead and take this out to the grill. We're back inside now, so that took a little over a half hour here, and I think we're done. I'm gonna go ahead and tear into this, and we'll see how far along it is. That's really good. It's got a nice cheesy, creamy texture to it. You can taste the bacon bits in there every once in a while. It gives a little crunch to it. Great mushroom flavor there. It's a lot of great flavors all in one combination there. Yeah, I would say that these turned out pretty well. I may let them sit out in the smoker for maybe another 10 minutes or so if I had to do it over again. But no, overall though, overall, I think it turned out pretty well. I hope you've enjoyed this video. I think these mushrooms would be a great addition to your next barbecue. I'd be curious to hear from you down in the comments, what are the different variations that you like to stuff mushrooms with? I feel like there's quite a wide variety that you could add to these mushrooms and they would turn out just as good. Thanks so much for taking a little time out of your day to hang out with me here today. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. If you have, please consider hitting the thumbs up. Otherwise, I will see you in a couple weeks. Have a good one.